Today, we will highlight all the important must-know changes from Project Next that you most likely missed. Let's go.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit.
Yo guys, how's everyone doing? This is your guy AssassinDave. Welcome back to the foreign famous family again. The latest Project Next is packed with so much incredible updates, but it might be too much update in one patch that most people only really notice the 3 hero revamps since they are the most advertised among all content creators and developers themselves. But there are a lot more to these than meet the eye. And today we will unravel all the important must-knows from this Project Next that will take your gameplay to the next level. Before we get started guys, I know more than half of your beautiful sexy people watching have yet to join the coolest, greatest, and baddest family in the world of Mobile Legends. If you enjoy the content, make sure to smash the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells for the YouTube algorithm. I upload videos on a daily basis to keep you guys entertained and informed. And remember to re-download your Mobile Legends with the link in description for 20% extra diamonds. Make sure to stay till the end of the video for more details. If you like to watch me in real life sharing some incredible Mukbang experience, make sure to subscribe to my new Mukbang channel, Dave and Cici, with the link in description. Love y'all, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1. Minimum physical and magic defense is no longer 0 but -60. In other words, if you're able to build more penetration than enemy has of defense stats, you can amplify your damage, whether that being physical or magic damage. For example, if someone has 40 points of magic defense, and if you have more than 40 points of magic penetration, your skill will do more damage to the target than the description entails. Number 2. If you're able to reduce someone's magic resist to -60, you can actually deal double the magic damage for all your skill output. Although it's very hard to pull out a -60 magic defense on your opponent in actual battle, but you can at least try to get as high as possible on the negative value. And all you need to do is to build Divine Glaive on top of Genius 1 and Arcane Boots, and carry Observation for 20 points of magic penetration from Emblem. This way, you will have 74 raw magic penetration, on top of the percentage magic pen provided by Divine Glaive. Then you just need to watch your enemy melt in battle. Number 3. There's no longer a hyper carry role since jungle item is replaced with upgraded footwear. So as long as you have Retribution as battle spell, you will only be able to receive 30% of the lane gold and experience for the first 5 minutes. So remember to go straight to jungle now at the start of the game if you are using Retribution, and do not go to lane. You will only waste bunch of time without any rewards to show for it. In fact, if you go to lane first, you might find yourself drastically under-leveled compared to the enemy jungler, which will invite in more invade practice from your opponent. Number 4. Project Next also delayed the Vision Pokemon Lethal Wanderer's first spawn timer. Jungler now has enough time to kill the first buff camp without using Retribution, and still make it to the river in time before river Pokemon spawns. This way, you can use your Retribution to contest the Vision Pokemon, and drastically increase your chance of acquiring it. Now, before we continue the rest of the must-know updates, here is the question of the day. What are your favorite items after Project Next update? List them in the comment section down below. Number 5. Since boots are now associated with support blessings or jungle enchant or whatnot, you can no longer purchase more than 1 boots no matter your position. Even if you are playing a position who only uses normal boots like the mid-mage or silent fighter, you are still restricted to 1 pair of footwear only. So no more double boot strategy to gain armor and resistance at the same time. I am not so sure how I feel about this one. I like it when people can explore different kinky strategies to add more layers into the game. What do you guys think about this? Leave a comment down below. Number 6. Blade armor is must-have now going against any marksman since it now reflects 25% of the damage dealt to you before reduction. Basically, you can potentially get this item and solo kill marksmen as tank if they crit on you. Not only that, new blade armor also reduces the auto attacker's movement speed by 15%. Just imagine using Boxio with this item chasing a Claude. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is we are reaching a new era of Claude syndrome. Number 7. Enchanted Talisman not only gives you mana regen, but also allows you to have 45% maximum cooldown reduction instead of the 40. To put that in perspective, it will allow heroes like Esmeralda and Harith to reach a new height of absurdity. Less than 2-second cooldown on Esmeralda's skill 2 and Harith's skill 1. 13-second cooldown on Esmeralda's ultimate and 16-second cooldown on Harith's ultimate. It's just gonna be absolutely insane. Number 8. Hasclaw's lifesteal is actually OP now, with the passive trigger threshold increased from 40 to 50% remaining HP and total lifesteal increased from 30 to 35%. This item has kinda turned into the new OG Queen's Wings. If you're looking to sustain in late game teamfight, Hasclaw got you covered. All you need to do is buy it on heroes who deal large sum of burst auto attack damage such as Ling, Irothel, and Go to Town. Number 9. Bladed Heptases can actually slow people upon impact now. This might not seem like much to a lot of people, but if you really think about it, Bladed Heptases can work well as a starter item for lots of fighter junglers such as Alucard, Swin, Argus, Leomord, and so on. This way, you can slow people down when you catch someone off guard and kill them. And best of all, you can eventually sell this item for some much more expensive items once you finish all your item builds. Number 10. Hunter Strike is probably one of the most OP items in the game now for some assassins including Saber, Hanzo, and so on, since the new passive will give you 60% bonus movement speed that decays over 3 seconds instead of the old 30%. This allows you to move around in a teamfight with lightning speed, which can easily be leveraged into a kill or a flashy escape. Last but not the least, Martyr strategy is completely killed due to the adjustment made on how continuous death is calculated. Now, if you get 3 assists, your death reward for the enemy is reset back to 200 gold. So, just because you were feeding, this doesn't mean you can continue feeding, because you will always be worth a lot of money as long as you're getting assists. But Dave, what if I just want to feed and never get assist? Well, that's fine, but you most likely will get banned from rank or worse. So as long as you're okay with the consequences, go ahead. That will be all for today's video. Majority of the players loved the recent patch in our recent poll. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button for YouTube algorithm. And if you don't like the above changes, feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. Remember to always stay awesome. Love you guys, and AssassinDave signing off. See you guys next time. Bye now.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you, just the thrill of it.